Hey, if you're looking to grow your online business, you need to get your content, your products, your services in front of the eyeballs of your target audience. In order to do that, you need to be using the 4 major pillars of online marketing. And we're going to be talking about that today. And if we make it to the end of the video, I've got one bonus pillar for you, as well as a guide that's going to help you start leveling up here. So stay tuned. We're going to kick into this video. Hey, welcome back to the channel. If we haven't met yet, my name's Shane Parks, and I'm the founder of Operation Passive Income. And I started this brand 2.5 years ago, thinking about documenting our path to building an online business. And I didn't do that very good. In fact, I realized it's really dumb of me to start teaching this stuff if I haven't actually done it yet. So my wife and I, we actually started a different online business. We found a target audience, we picked a niche, we built out some products, and we've actually built an online business to multiple 6 figures that allowed us to come home and be able to work our business from our house. And that's what this channel is all about. Operation Passive Income is proving that passive income is possible for everyone. And on this channel, we teach you how to build a legitimate business directly from your bedroom and help you protect your family by having multiple streams of income. Just like they say a millionaire has an average of 7 streams of income, you can do that too. But in order to do that, again, we have to make sure that we're getting your content in front of the right people at the right time. And so we're gonna be talking about that today, the 4 major marketing pillars. Now, some of this might be a little bit common sense, but in this video today, what I'm really hoping to accomplish is to open your mind on how these things kind of start to work together, right? You wanna create something of a content flow, and when you're using all 4 of the major pillars, it allows you to kind of expand. It takes somebody from one place and brings them to another where you're marketing that in a different way. And so they all kind of work in conjunction. And so if you're only using 1 or 2 of these at a time, while you may gain a little bit of traction, you're not really optimizing. You're not making sure that the right people are out there finding you. And I have a feeling I know exactly which ones aren't being used by most people, probably you. And so we're gonna go ahead and talk about the first pillar. And this is probably the most common, it's the most user-friendly for people who are just trying to get into business, especially if you're doing something like network marketing or you just have a little product that you're starting to try and move. And that is social media marketing. Social media marketing. And so for a lot of us, we think of this as your Facebook page or creating a Facebook group, Instagram marketing, TikTok. If you're not using TikTok right now, TikTok is a great place to start marketing your products and services, or even just making educational content that will gain followers that you can pull over into another place. What makes social media marketing easier for most people is the fact that you probably already have a Facebook. You have your Instagram, you have maybe Snapchat, or you peruse Pinterest. But how do you actually start putting content out there that draws to the right people, right? Understanding the way that the algorithms start to work. And so if you're learning social media marketing, it's not just jumping up on Facebook and spewing all of your stuff out there. There are certain tactics and strategies, and it's different for each and every platform that you're using, but this does make for a very big piece of the puzzle as we come through. I do want to tie that back though as we start bringing out the other pillars of how these start to kind of come together. Now, just a side tip, I'm sure you've probably heard this come out of Gary Vee's mouth a few times if you watch any of his content, but the 2 best platforms where you can actually get organic growth right now is going to be out on TikTok and LinkedIn. Facebook, Instagram are a little bit saturated. It's a little harder to pop the algorithm to really start gaining some traction right now. But if that's what you're comfortable with, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. Now, without diving in too deep on social media marketing and everything that goes into that, today in this video, I really just want to start scratching the surface level, and then I want to talk about how these things kind of play together versus just jumping in on exactly how to do social media marketing. But if you want that kind of content, I'm going to be going into a lot of that. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and while we're at it, if you could help me out with the algorithm, smash that like button so that this video gets shared to more people, okay? But jumping into the pillar number 2, this is the one where people start to get away from and they're not maybe doing as much of it, and that is going to be content marketing. Content marketing. So what's the difference between content marketing and social media marketing? Because you are technically putting content out on social media, right? Well, I'm gonna take it off in a different direction, okay? I want you to think of content marketing as more of a long form content. Social media, you can put out a great post, you can throw out your hashtags, you've got a cool video. All that's fine, all that's great, it gives good information, it gains followers, but your content marketing is where you kind of start putting the steak on the plate, right? This is your big piece of protein. Whether that be a YouTube video like this, right? Or a blog post, or even like a podcast. Something that's a little bit more long form. Something that's not gonna take somebody 15 seconds to scroll through and just keep on moving on, right? You wanna start marketing your content on a longer form piece. Your social media, you can then start using your social media marketing to market your content, and inside of your content is where you can place more of your products, more of your services, affiliate links, things of that nature, right? Freebies. And the freebies lead us to pillar number 3. And that's going to be email marketing. And email marketing is where I see a lot of people just kind of hold up, right? Because once you're into email marketing and once you're into content marketing, now we're having to actually invest some dollars. And for a lot of people, that is where things become scary. However, email marketing is probably the most important pillar of the 4, because this is what creates a one-on-one gateway between you and your audience, right? You want to make sure that they are going to see the information that you want them to see. Well, if you post something up on Facebook, even if you have a group, we have a group of about 10,000 people. We post that, it might reach 1,000 of them. It might reach 10%. The people who actually engage on it might be a total of 2% of the entire group that actually sees that. But if I send an email to our list of 5,000 people, 5,000 people are going to have that message in their inbox. The only thing keeping them from opening that is them, right? And so that is your direct communication straight through. Now coming back to it all, right? Your social media marketing, you can start to market out your content. From your content, you're bringing in people into your email list. From your email list, if you create more social media content, if you got a live video, or if you got a cool Facebook post, you want to get some love on it, you can actually include that in an email newsletter or a sales page or something to that effect, right? And so your email marketing, along with your content, are massive pillars you do not want to waste out on. All right, guys. That brings us to the 4th pillar, and this is the one that I want you to wait on the longest until you have something really juicy that you really want to start spitting this out and you're ready for that growth, right? And that is going to be, this one's a little scary, paid ads. Paid marketing, right? Paying to actually get your content in front of people. Now, why do you want to wait on this? Because if you're just building your online business right now, okay, you do not want to pay paid ads in order to get people into a Facebook group. You don't want to use paid ads to get people to like an Instagram post. You don't want to do paid ads just to get people over into a blog post, right? You want to have something that can produce a return on your investment. You want to have good ROI on your paid ads. So until you have a product or a service that you know is moving, it's converting well through all of your free content, you want to wait on paid ads. But over time, as you start building up your business, right, and you've built up a really nice email list, your content is looking great, you've branded yourself right, and your social media is starting to get on point, where if a paid ad goes really well for you and you have an influx of new customers, you've got your foundation set, and you have a product that you know is converting through all of your free forms of content, that is when you can start using your paid advertising. Things like a boot camp or a course or a membership, something of that nature is when you can really start throwing some gasoline on the fire and start running with some paid ads. Now, when it comes to using these 4 pillars together, like I kind of said, I gave a few examples, right? But using your social media to forward through your content, right? Get them to something more long form. Because the best part is your content marketing, if you're doing larger blog posts or YouTube videos, you can actually start earning ad revenue if you start getting enough clicks to that, right? So there's an extra little income source in your content marketing just for doing that. It's also a great place to actually hold your affiliate marketing links, things of that nature, right? But for more examples, I actually have down in the description, here's one of the bonuses for you. I actually have a free guide, and this will walk you through some more examples of how you can use things like Pinterest, TikTok, Twitter, your LinkedIn profile to get people over to your content. It gives some suggestions on where to start making longer form content, and it also has some tips when it comes to email marketing in that free guide. So down in the description, click the link and you guys will get that. I'll email it over to you. Not a big deal, and that's for you completely free. The second bonus, and this is kind of a mini pillar, but it's one that's really growing a lot of traction, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and put a 5th one here, and that is going to be text message marketing, okay? Text message. And you can use companies like Project Broadcast to actually, once you've collected in phone numbers, right? Whether you do that through a landing page in your email marketing system or through a form on a website, you start collecting in phone numbers, you can actually start sending out mass text messages. So if you are gonna go live on Facebook, or you're gonna do a TikTok live, or you've got a new blog post that's coming out, you can actually send that directly to somebody's text message, right? Now, email marketing, I talked about how great it is to have that one-on-one path, right? It's kind of that open door to communicate with your audience. Well, text messages even better, to be honest. Email marketing, if you're getting a 25 to 35% open rate, you're doing great. However, text message marketing actually has an open rate of almost 90%, okay? Now, it's a little bit more expensive to use companies like Project Broadcast than email marketing with ConvertKit, okay, which I do recommend. If you're gonna start email marketing, highly recommend ConvertKit. I do actually have a link down below for you guys. That is an affiliate link, so if I'm providing you with some value, you wanna start that, I'd love your support here on the channel if you use any of the links that we provide below. But text message marketing, imagine that 90% open rate of somebody seeing exactly what it is you want them to see. It's a huge, huge advantage if you're gonna be marketing your products and services. Now, if this information was good, I want you guys to know I'm actually going to be doing a live training on this as well in my free training group. The Operation Passive Income Facebook group, you guys can see the link down below, and I will be in there talking and diving even deeper on this on August 21st, okay? So make sure you join. I'm happy to help out inside of there, and we're gonna be continuing to build up this community, helping you build your business from your bedroom. So don't forget to subscribe. Again, hit that like button, hit the bell notification. I'm gonna be putting out a new video every Monday, as well as a new free guide, as well as a new blog post, and I'm gonna be doing all these trainings in the free group as well. So make sure you guys come join. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.